Patrick Cook here. So thank you for joining me in another Mandelbulb 3D gotcha discussion. This particular discussion I have labeled the preview bounce back. And the reason for that is that Mandelbulb's got a very interesting little quirk where the playback of a preview will not restart from the point where the scrubber was left. It will restart from the point where the scrubber was last stopped by a particular action. Let me demonstrate this to you. So I've just got a little animation here. All I did is I rendered out. I rendered to a preview just one keyframe of 250 frames. Now, we talked about this exit button here in another gotcha, all right? And we know that that exit button is going to instantly terminate the preview window. So this is not how you stop the playback. Interestingly enough, you stop the playback by clicking on the frames per second checkbox. Like that, you see? Okay. I start it up again. All right. And I can start and I can stop the playback. But if I want to be able to scrub through the playback, all right, I can grab this scrubber handle and I can scrub through my preview, which is pretty cool. All right. Now, let's say that, okay, let's play again, okay? All right, let's say, I want to stop it here, and I want to scrub through. Now, you'll notice here where the scrubber handle, all right, ended, was right underneath this anti-GIF button here. Just kind of remember that location. All right, so I start scrubbing around. I'm looking around, and that's pretty good. All right, I like something like that. You know, I might say, well, look, I'm too close to the Mandelbulb here. Let's see what I can do about that. All right, and I start up again. All right, so now the problem of this gotcha that I want to demonstrate is this: that when you restart the preview playback, it will start from where the scrubber position was when you stopped the playback. All right. For instance, let's stop the playback here. Notice that the playback knob is underneath the exit button. I'm going to move that all the way over here just to get it away from that position. Now, when I restart the preview playback, you'll notice that this scrubber bar will instantly jump all the way back to this last position, which was just under the exit button, and play back from there. Now watch. On the count of 3, I'm gonna check this box right here, and you watch this thing snap over. The playback will not continue from this location. It will snap all the way back to the location that it was last at when you last disabled the playback. Watch. 1, 2, 3. You see how it snapped all the way back here? Okay. Now, this can be particularly annoying because if you say, you're in a situation, you say, well, I like it up to this point, but I'm not really sure if I like it from that point. I want to continue my playback from here. It won't do it. When you restart, it'll snap back to where it was last, when the preview last exited. All right. All right, so let's do it again. Let's say here, let's stop it right there. It's under the 30. I move it over. I reactivate it, it's going to start again from here. You see it snap over? Okay. So that's what I wanted to show you, is this particular gotcha. A little inconvenient, makes it a little bit more difficult to work with. But basically, the playback of the preview will not resume where you place the scrubber. It will resume where it was when the last time you stopped the playback. Okay, that's the gotcha. It's a bug. I'm going to classify it as a bug. Not a big deal. All right, we can live with it as long as we understand that that's its behavior. Okay? Now remember, now in another gotcha I was talking about, if you press this exit button after the preview has been rendered to the preview window, whether or not you're moving, the preview will instantly close and you will have lost the time that the preview took to render, and you'd have to re-render it all over again. I'm going to press the exit button now, and my preview window is gone. I talked about that in another gotcha. Be careful with that exit button. All right? All right, I hope this helps. That's enough for this gotcha. We'll see you in another gotcha discussion. I got a couple more to talk about concerning this preview that I think you'll find interesting. All right, I'll see you there.